Yo, welcome guys. Good to see you all here for a brand new event that just dropped today, just a little bit ago. I've been busy doing some stuff earlier, but we're here to take a first look at the Xbox Developer Direct 2025. A lot of you probably haven't seen this. It just came out, and apparently it's very good. People were very excited about the games that Microsoft / Xbox are working on for PC and for Xbox and whatnot. Should be cool. So if you got Game Pass or whatnot, or which a lot of games are on there too, welcome aboard. They just finished their live stream and they've trimmed it down into a video. So we're going to just basically watch their video, which is about an hour long. Then we'll get into some Manor So welcome aboard. Good to see you all here. Thanks for dropping in. And let me know what games you're liking and excited for. Get chatting in the chat. Let's get some hype and excitement. One in the chat if you're hyped. One in the chat if you're excited. Let's go. All right, let's see if these are good games for the year. Now, apparently there's also a free game that dropped too, but I don't know anything about that yet, but we'll see. Apparently it's on Game Pass. So welcome to the Developer Direct 2025. Let's go. Oh, do not represent final product. Oh, and all games are available on day one via Game Pass. Okay, so everything here that you're about to see is on Game Pass. Cool. Enjoy the show. Hell yeah, I'm going to enjoy. I like games. I'm a gamer who enjoys gaming. Hell yeah. What the hell? Rip 'em. What the hell's rip 'em? Oh, 18 plus. All right, goodbye to 17, 16, 15-year-olds and below. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. Is this stream going to explode? They made it look like it was flammable. Oh. Developers walking in slow motion. How do they get anything done? They must be late for work all the time. Everybody walking in slow motion, they're never going to get there in time. A juggler? Bro, they got a juggler at that studio? Yeah, look, I'm playing the stream too. Oh yeah, this is a... Oh dude, okay, okay, oh, gamers on Twitter are mad. Delay the game. Okay, cool, we got it. Got the quick time event. Okay, black text, black background, white text. We missed the mark. We're delaying the game. Cool. All right, got the high score. I did it. Ooh, do I see Doom? I think I saw Doom. Team Ninja.
Konnichiwa, Koei Tecmo Games チーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですが、こちらをご覧ください。
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world.
This looks cool already.
The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However, the Dark Dragon's husk remained, and from this husk fell an endless downpour of cursed rain. The abandoned Tokyo continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission.
Sound like Solid Snake in Snake Eater 3. Metal Gear 3.
No escape.
That's a big old sword. Oh, damn, nice. hee hee.
This is it.
Hey, no! Oh my, he's gonna mess her code up.
Ryu Hayabusa.
No!
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here.
Like Ninja Gaiden?
So you've come, Raven.
Back off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Oh, Ninja Gaiden 4.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。
Wow, 10 years?
最強の忍者となり
Damn.
容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。
Dude, his office looks sweet. That is cool looking.
プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン
Fancy.
4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。先ほどご覧いただいた映像の中で竜ハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってきます。なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜ハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、本作の物語の中で展開していきます。
任務は必ず成し遂げる。邪魔をするな。
物語は黒竜がもた
I
ら
don't know
し
what's
た正気
happening,
な雨
but
によ
this
って
does look cool.
荒廃した首都東京が舞台となっています。この雨は黒竜がまだ生きている証であり、雨が止まない限り東京に安寧は訪れません。
Oh, wow. Hello, ladies.
今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。
Are we on a
舞台
roller
となる
coaster?
東
What
京
the
は
hell was
とあ
that?
る出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力がひしめき合う状態になっており、環境全体がプ
That
レイ
was
ヤーに
bloody.
牙を向くように感じられるはずです。
That was bloody. No, don't hurt that building.
立体的に自由度の増した
Oh my god, guys, he stabbed that building. Oh my god.
シリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。
Trains
これら以
don't
外
do
にも
that.
様々なシチュエーションやチャレンジ、隠されたアイテムなどを
This
用意して
game had me as the most
ステージが進む
realistic
ごとに
game
上がって
ever
いく
up
テンション
until
にも
that.
驚いていただけると思います。
Negative 10 out of 0.
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ち塞がるのは荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、
Or
黒竜の封印を守
maybe he
る
was a
竜神島
samurai.
や現世に蔓延する人
I don't
な
know.
らざる者
Robots.
ローマ、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。
Ooh.
また現時点では公開していませんが、
Oh
新たなキャラ
yeah.
クターや
Sweet.
シリ
Look
ー
at
ズ
all
ファ
that
ンの方に喜んでいた
model
だける
design
人
and
物
stuff.
も
That's
登場し
awesome.
ますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。さらにヤクモが使える新要素、結節忍術 ヌエの型を駆使したダイナミックな攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの型ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘における切り
Intense
付きも健在
1v1
です。
battles
プレイヤー同様
against two.
敵もガードや回避をしてくるため緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら
Oh,
一
it's
瞬の隙を
PvE.
逃
I
さ
thought it
ず
was
に
going to
攻
be
撃を仕掛けて
PvP.
いくことが重要です。ヌエの方
It
に
was like Big O Boss is like an
忍者ガイデンのアクションを
Elden Ring.
さらなる
Dude,
進
is
化を
this
感
an
じられるか
Elden
と思い
Ring
ます。
carbon copy? Belbin Bring.
特にアクションに関しては手触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていた
Bro, I
だ
love how they
き、会社の垣根を
they
越え
have been
た絆や
introducing
り取りをさせ
every
ていただ
single
いています。
person in
本
this
作の
event
主
so
人公であ
far
るヤク
in
モは
slow motion.
竜とは一味違う
Are they
ア
going
ク
to
シ
do slow
ョンを有してい
motion
ます
for
が
every person
その
involved
中
with the
でも
game?
しっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。
Next, we're going to see
例えば
the janitor, the nighttime
ヌエ
security
2
guy,
つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴
dude
です
who
が、それらが持つ
watches
多
the
彩な
the
性能
parking
のアクションを
garage.
用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや滅却、絶技など
Dude
を
who
絡め
cleans the
た
windows 2 times a
抑揚あ
year.
るスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆直落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。忍者ガイデンシリーズに色濃く残っている歯ごたえやグレードの高いアクション体験の継承、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にも
Oh,
フェア
slow
に
motion
戦える手
developer
触りを
meeting.
ヤクモでも
This
目
is why
指
it's
してい
taken
ます。
10 years to make
皆
this
様
game.
に
Everybody's
進
in
化した
slow
忍者ガイデン
motion.
を触っていただける日を
It's like,
楽
hey
しみにし
guys,
てい
it's
ます。
time to
シリーズファンはもちろんのこ
have
と
a
忍者ガイ
meeting.
デンを初めて
Okay,
プレイする
well,
存
it's
分に
time
楽
to
しめる
go
作品になってお
now.
りますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちくだ
About
さい。
that time.
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで
Bro,
忍者ガイ
everything's
デン
slow
4の
motion.
開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。
Ooh, fall 2025. Is the next game going to be in slow motion? I'm
さ
guessing
て
yes.
本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。こちらをご覧ください。
Wait, one more surprise. What could this be? Oh, wait. Is this where they announced the free game? Or the release date for this game? Damn.
My path leads through the land of the dead.
Damn, this music, dude.
And thus the sun sets on the ninja bloodline.
Oh, hitting him with the lightning bolts.
Go back to hell.
Yeah.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
Dude, he's fighting a dragon. That's sweet. Ninja Gaiden 2 Black.
忍者ガイデン2のオリジナル版は2008年に Xbox
Released on
360
Xbox
で発売し
360 2008
表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆
So
様
they
に
did a
お楽し
remake?
みいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン
Oh, they put it
2
onto
の完全
Unreal
版と
Engine
して
5.
開発いたしました。
Oh.
綺麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜ハヤブサに加え、綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。 そして本作は本日コンソール PC そして Xbox ゲーム
Oh,
パ
it's
スでこ
on
の後
Game
す
Pass
ぐに
today, so
発
it's a
売
free
となり
game
ます
basically if you got Game Pass.
忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんの
So
こと
that game that they just showed now is free on Game Pass. That's cool.
発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。
Was that a Hind D,
今
Colonel?
年はチーム忍者創立30周
Colonel,
年の
was that a
節目
Hind
で
D?
本日発表させていただいた忍
Slow
者
motion
ガイデン
meeting.
4を含め2025年は忍者の年イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Free game. Alright, that's cool. So Ninja Gaiden 4, then bonus Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. Free game. Oh, slow motion. Here we go. Oh, this game. I thought this looked cool as hell because it's got this weird, like, janky animation to it that's like stop motion. That's cool. I want to see what the hell this will be.
And welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada.
Uh-oh. Canada?
At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration.
Oh yeah,
from
they
the
made We
landscape
Happy Few.
to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements
Ew.
and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
That's a big tiger right there. That was or a bear. Something.
It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shoot, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Oh, damn. There goes the trailer. All right, then. Oh, is she
Hazel
the
may
character?
start her journey as
Oh,
a
she's
typical
the-
19-year-old, but
She's the actress.
disastrous events will push her into a dark.
I love that animation, dude. That's so Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff. That's beautiful.
And how to tap into weaving, an ancient magical power that redefines her trajectory in life.
The land itself chooses Hazel as a weaver. Someone who can see beyond the surface and tap into a deeper reality, the grand tapestry. Weavers
Ooh.
can see the fabric binding our world, connecting
Wait,
people,
isn't there something like this in
nature,
that one
and
movie
echoes of the
called
past?
Wanted or something?
Hazel can perceive
that
both
with, like,
the
Morgan
mystical
Freeman and
strands
Angelina
stigmas
Jolie?
in the world. Through her newfound
Is it called
power,
Wanted?
she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
Except that was about time or
As
fate
Hazel
or something.
discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish.
Is that a catfish?
The storyteller
Yeah.
who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile
Slow motion
crafting
again.
and traditional
Chat, they're doing the slow
The
motion
weapons
again.
include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those
Oh, yeah, the
abilities
bullet
also help
curving
Hazel
move, yeah.
progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as aints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These haints trap
God,
Hazel
those
in
are-
combat until
Those
she
look terrifying.
unravels
I don't want nothing to do with that.
destroying them in the process.
Each Haint has its own unique moveset, strengths, and weaknesses that you'll need to learn and adapt to. For example, the slug burrows on the ground and unleashes devastating strikes from afar.
God, those are, oh God, those are
While
gross,
the
dude.
Ravager
Kill
closes
it.
the distance with chilling speed.
Someone get a
Hazel
flamethrower.
can counter these
God.
threats with agile melee abilities to execute powerful combos, jump attacks, and charge attacks. But close combat is risky and
They
can
blew the
backfire
budget on
because
slow-mo?
Haints
Yeah,
have powerful
I think so.
defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills become the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities.
Oh, really?
And you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how
A
you
game
approach
with
combat,
upgrades,
like
guys?
enhancing
Wow.
area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to
Actually, that
improve
is cool
precision
though.
and make
Get
them
over
feel
here,
more
like
rewarding.
Scorpion.
The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, landing precise strikes, and unraveling enemies.
You mind if I take a look around?
You can see every place old Molly terrorized and more. Now for the low, low price of $1.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history.
Oh, that's cool though.
You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy. Their secrets waiting to be discovered.
If we got a
As a weaver,
Souls-like
Hazel heals
game,
these creatures by collecting fragments
this
of
doesn't look
haunted
like it'll be
memories.
Souls-like, but
We call these echoes.
imagine if we got a
which reveal
Souls-like
these
game where the
creatures'
bosses were based on like
Hazel must
American,
experience these
like
echoes
United
before
States
she
of
can
America, like folklore.
What kind of
Bigfoot,
person would do that to someone?
Abraham
We designed
Lincoln,
each region to reflect
bears,
the creature that's been
you know.
doomed to wander it.
fictional lore.
From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one.
Oh, reminds you of
Encounters
Banisher's Ghost
lead
of
to
New
direct
Eden?
combat.
A little
Hazel
bit,
will
yeah.
need to face mythical
I don't know
creatures
why.
in epic
I was
confrontation
thinking that too,
before
but I
she
don't know
can
why.
heal them. Our
That
boss
game's a little
encounters
different.
and gameplay sequences
I still haven't
also
completed
reflects
that
the
game. That game was
uniqueness
good, though.
of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or Hugging
A
Mom,
giant bear is scary.
each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands
Oh,
to
it's
the
like a
Appalachian peaks. In our magical
Hunt
South,
Showdown map.
decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand
That's the
moments
oh
away
man.
from a hungry
We
world.
need a game that looks like Hunt
And as
Showdown but
Hazel
plays
delves
like
deeper,
dead,
reality bends
like Dark
ever
Souls.
more toward the fantastical.
The history,
Very cool.
landscape, and folklore of the American Deep South fill our world, and our team has infused the game with thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The way to the past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our moody compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation. which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories to adapt how they look and
what
to
the hell
craft
was
our
that
own
little
version
thing?
of a fantastical deep south.
Looked like a little beanbag.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
April's going to be a big month. April 8th, 2025. All right, we're playing that one for sure, just to see what the hell that's like. It looks cool with the big bosses and stuff. Sandfall Interactive. Now remember, these are the studios that Phil Spencer hasn't laid off yet.
Bonjour, everyone. We are Sandfall Interactive, and welcome to our nano.
What the hell's this? Germany?
We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It's a turn-based RPG set in a fantasy version of late 19th century Belle Epoque France.
Here we are.
Our grand adventure in game development actually started as a solo passion project. I wanted to create something like the JRPGs with turn-based combat I grew up with and loved, but that fully leveraged the latest tech, refreshed the genre with new features, and took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my dream. First,
a
I
French
turned to a programmer
Final
who
Fantasy
would get
game.
it.
Guillaume and I started trading ideas right away, and that quickly turned into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element, and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts with a strong creative vision.
Quit his job
we had
immediately?
that defined by 3 core elements. A story with great emotional depth, gameplay that innovates on the classics we love, and a world that is completely original, beautiful, and immersive. We founded Sandfall Interactive on these tenets. A group of friends with a shared vision and the drive to make something great.
This too is your legacy. Core to every great RPG is a compelling story. And Guillaume and I spent 4 years intensively developing and refining ours. And that started with the hook. 67 years ago, a massive slumbering paintress and a monolith appeared with no warning. Once a year, the paintress wakes and paints a number on her monolith, and everyone who has passed that age is erased. Every year, that number ticks down, and everyone dies younger and younger. Expeditions depart to kill the paintress, determined to fight until their final breath, but none have ever returned. Our story follows Expedition 33.
Expeditioners, we honor your dedication.
Guillaume and I knew early on that we didn't want to focus on good versus evil. What's interesting to us are people who, yes, are flawed, but who care deeply about each other. And conflicts arise because they have different perspectives on what needs to be done.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about earlier.
We wanted our story to feel dark and mature, with adult characters who feel like real people with real experiences.
I'm always missing something that everyone else just gets.
The heart of the story is about overcoming an existential threat while struggling with loss and grief. And it's rooted in the characters' relationships, both to each other and to themselves.
What are we gonna do, huh? Tell me. What are we gonna do?
In a world like this, How does one stay hopeful or make peace with their fate? What duty do we owe to each other or to ourselves? These questions are deeply personal to me, and they permeate the story behind the story.
Know that Lumiere fights with you. Tomorrow comes Expedition 33.
The characters all have their own motivations and perspectives. Gustave and Lune are deeply invested in the expedition, even if they fight all the time. To them, the mission is tied not only to their family, it's central to their identity and purpose.
Protocol doesn't cover every contingency. You know that.
Contrast that with Ciel, whose darkest days have already happened.
What are the stars whispering to you? Actually, I'm the one whispering to them. It's something my dad and I used to do.
And Maëlle, who cares more about really living her life, not just living longer.
Gustave, are you real?
It's not all dark, though. Along the way, they meet various colorful NPCs and recruit Monoko, who is a friendly but kinda bloodthirsty philosopher and a fully playable character. He has a really cool battle mechanic where he can turn into the enemies he defeats.
What are you doing?
Just need the foot. Aha!
He's very, very old and has seen many expeditions come and go. He is a Jest Troll, which are a group of playful beings who view battle as a form of meditation. They're fun and sort of ridiculous. You'll meet Monoko and many other Jest Trolls across the game.
Bonjour.
And of course, there is Estier, who is one of the oldest and lore-wise the most powerful creatures in the verse.
Estier is that powerful?
He will be your mount and help you travel to secret corners of the world. If you bring him back his special stones,
it's a balloon.
You can unlock abilities for him to access new areas of the world and find exciting secrets.
I'm strong, but I'm not that strong.
Everyone has their own reason for joining the expedition, and each of them has their own story arc and resolution that we think players will really connect with.
This is wild. They're trying to be Final Fantasy.
In addition to a strong narrative, we had a clear vision for our own take on the genre's core gameplay. Our reactive turn-based system takes the traditional turn-based battle mechanic we love and adds real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism. During enemy turns, you can negate all damage by dodging or parrying at the right time. But balancing turn-based with real-time mechanics took a long time to get right. During initial playtests, turn-based players often found the real-time elements too hard. Some of us are still traumatized by enemies from back then. We've done a lot of rebalancing since, and with a lot of iteration, we ultimately came up with a formula that we're proud of. Players who are good at real-time can take more risks, and others can counterbalance with items and strategies. A big part of that formula lies in the many ways you can customize your character. We spend a lot of time designing each character's unique mechanics and their custom skill trees. Our philosophy is making every type of playstyle viable so that everyone can have fun with how they play the game.
I like having fun.
Each character has a unique mechanic. Maëlle switches between stances, which can ultimately boost defense or power. I personally like to make Maëlle the protector of the group, but I'm pretty much the only one at the studio who plays her that way. Most people play her as a glass cannon with Gustave's complementary skills. The characters can also equip hundreds of passive effects, which in our game are called Lumina. Every character has more than 20 unique skills in the skill tree and hundreds of passive effects they can gain through Lumina and weapons. So there are a ton of builds and playstyle to explore. Needless to say, we can't wait to see how you choose to play and what kinds of build you'll design that we probably never even imagined.
Our story is set in the French fantasy world, and I was really excited to design something unique.
Dude, this guy's French accent is too thick.
Every level has its own color and texture identity. For example, the Gestrel Village is an early area in the game where players can enjoy a fun break. We wanted something that feels chaotic, grungy, and toy-like. It's basically a bazaar. Everything's disorganized, chaos everywhere, huts are unsafe, built without much thought. It's a place where anyone could fight you at any point, which is pretty much what the Jestrals are like. The Jestral village is hidden inside the ancient sanctuary. The ideas here were forest, labyrinth, and sentinels. I designed it as a vibrant place, like an old graveyard of Jestrals, or forgotten wooden toys in a box, with two main colors, red and white. I wanted to make it feel cozy, hidden from danger, with traps and labyrinths in case enemies get in. Same process with the characters. Minoko came in a single concept. I thought of a monkey-like body, white fur, with a black and red flat mask.
Ladies, could I?
Ow!
Definitely a Jestral.
For SK, we needed a cuddly companion to take us around the world. I thought instantly of a giant inflatable balloon and old Victorian pillows with many intricate motifs. We start with the core themes and ideas, and the visuals grow organically from there.
From the very start of the project, there was one thing that we absolutely wanted to bring back from older JRPGs. A feature we really loved, but is very rare these days. A completely 3D and navigable world map. Yes, we've got a world map. And it was a real challenge to create, both artistically and technically. And it ended up a lot bigger than we expected. You'll definitely need SK's help traveling around.
Oh, they made it like the world map from the
We're
Final
super happy
Fantasy
with the
games.
result, though, as there's a lot of side paths and entire hidden levels.
That must have been hard
If
as
you
hell.
want to fight the toughest bosses of the game, you will have to explore.
Yep.
Good luck.
We've poured our hearts and souls into this game
Dark Souls?
for the past 4 years. That's why we're delighted to announce that Expedition 33 launches on April 24th on Xbox Series X and S and is available day one with Xbox Game Pass. You can already wishlist the game and follow us for more info.
We are super excited
Slow
to invite
motion
you to the world of
everywhere.
Expedition 33. We are a small, passionate team. It's our debut game, and we can't wait for you to discover our story, our world, and our take on the turn-based genre. On behalf of everyone at Sunfall, thank you for joining us. Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Demain viendra.
Demain viendra.
Tomorrow comes.
Bro, that guy lied to us, man. He spoke without a French accent, then he started speaking French. I knew the emergency meeting. That's an Among Us imposter. All right, that looked cool. That looked like they put a ton of work into that world map and a lot of thought into trying to make their own Final Fantasy. Hell yeah, brother! God damn it, yeah! God damn it! Kill everything! Ah! Whiskey, trucks, Constitution. Hell yeah, brother!
Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software. Where more than 30 years
Sorry,
ago,
Chad, I get a little
small
carried
team
away
of
when I
game
express my
developers
freedom.
helped define and set a course for
Dan, that's a
first-person
clip.
shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in
Slow
every aspect of this
motion.
latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise.
Here we go.
It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on id's tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet.
Ooh, here we
This
go.
is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
Rabbit, thank you very much for the 30 months, dude. For you, brother, yeah. Hell yeah, brother. When I think of America, I think the Dark Ages. Hell yeah, get the hell out of here, British colonies. Get the hell out of here. You play as George Washington, beat the hell out of the British.
In Doom: The Dark Ages, you will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
A time before freedom.
Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016, and that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience.
Dude,
so if you're new
they
to the
always show
franchise,
like them making
Doom:
weapons.
The Dark
It's so
Ages will
cool.
be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat. In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom the Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again. Just like in the classic Doom games.
That seems
it's
fun.
Not all about nostalgia. Innovation is the goal, always. And so for Doom the Dark Ages, it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw.
Oh, brother.
Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual, tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom the Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight. And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head-to-head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you gotta have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail?
Oh,
or maybe
damn.
an electrified gauntlet. Or even a Doom spiked mace.
Wow.
That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system.
Carl, thanks for the tier 1 sub, dude.
With combos and upgrades, and it's totally awesome.
Totally awesome. That looks really fun.
The demons now with an all-new, unsynced, completely in the player's control glory kill system. From any angle, in and out, as you see fit, and it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable, smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Wow, I know everything about that.
That's right, we've saved the best for last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal torture machines built to butcher, impale, and shred the minions of hell with.
I don't know if the Tobii Eye Tracker works with this, but it would be cool.
Design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and see
Extendo
how
first look world
synergize
premiere
with
gameplay.
the enemies and the environments to form the new combat loop for Doom the Dark Ages.
Yeah.
And under the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best. You can slow things down or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
Wow, that's
And
cool.
the gameplay
That's
doesn't
cool as
end
hell.
with just the Slayer.
Wow, I'm really impressed with that.
We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own
A frickin' mech?
30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building. It's powerful. And you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists.
Take that,
If
IRS.
that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full suite of abilities and even mini-bosses. The spectacle is epic. The Power Fantasy is unlike anything we've made it in.
Wow.
And the combat systems behind these
People need to
features
calm
are
down.
deep and tons
Oh
of
my
fun.
God. Oh.
And as cool as all that is, we know that fans of single-player action games
Oh.
expect more than just
Oh.
great combat to pull them through the
Oh.
experience. So we're excited to share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom: The Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom: The Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction.
Oh yeah.
Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
Yeah, it feels like Doom meets 40K, which is awesome.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight, and the objectives you pursue.
Now it just needs a fishing minigame.
It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates, because the battle isn't over yet. And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel
Medieval
like you're
vibe.
expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete.
Bear fishing? I don't want to see that.
And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you
Summer
are the star of the
blockbuster
show.
event. I haven't
Your
heard that
power
since
is
like
coveted by
Armageddon
your
when that
enemies
movie came
and
out.
withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters, old allies, and powerful new villains. And for returning players, it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
Seems like a good time.
We've got 10
Oh,
years
here we go.
of making
Wait, oh,
modern
it's-
Doom games together. And we've done better with every
Wait, it's not
game
slow motion.
we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make. And make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
This guy. Wow, look at all the people who are involved in making that game, dude. That's like 75 people. Wow, May 15th this one is out. Not too long. Oh, the bloopers.
You will feel like the superweapon in the center of a medieval war against hell.
All of Hazel's powers are designed around textile crafting and spinning wheels. The combat system is built around chaining attacks and unraveling enemies.
Our reactive turn-based system has a real-time reaction, which gives combat greater intensity and dynamism.
忍具やシリーズおなじみの体術など忍者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。
Well, then we got a free new, well, you know, free new Ninja Gaiden Black. That's cool. You know, on Game Pass, just out of nowhere. Thanks for watching. Well, that was nice of them to thank me for watching. Wait, is there more? Okay. That was cool. Wait, where are those games again? Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got, I guess up first is South of Midnight on April 8th, 2025. Then we've got Expedition 33 out later in April on April 24th, 2025, which is Expedition 33. And then after that, May 15th, 2025, Doom the Dark Ages. We're eating good. These seem like three pretty cool games, actually. Something for people who like third person, like Souls-like, not really, but kind of like close to that type games, not really, but yeah. And then Expedition 33, which is turn-based. All right, South of Midnight's open like Dark Souls. Expedition 33 is turn-based, and then Doom is Doom, but like Dark Ages. That's cool, man. We got a lot of cool stuff to look forward to just from these studios alone. And then fall 2025, Ninja Gaiden 4 comes out, but right now everybody can play Ninja Gaiden 2, so that's cool on Game Pass. All right, very nice. Okay, well, I think we're going to get started with our Manor Lord stream a little bit early then. That event was the Developer Direct 2025 for Xbox. I want to keep seeing more of these. We watched this because chat reminded me that there was an event today. So please continue to tell me if there's events and stuff. It's always fun to watch trailers with you guys. And then we all kind of get to see what's coming up. And games that have already been announced, we get to see like new trailers and new gameplay and actual release dates, which is cool. Like, you know, these games are actually coming out and it's not too long. These days will be here before you know it. So, all right, I'll see you all over there in Manor Lords. Going to be building a big old fortress. So if you're watching on Twitch, we'll be just switching gears. And on YouTube, hey guys, don't forget to smash like for Raptoria. Show some love for all of Raptoria. And we're going to switch over to Manor Lords and play that and build ourselves a big old fortress on the river. Should be cool. So I'll see you in just a second. Let's go. Hell, wait, hold on. Hell yeah. Where's the Doom music? Give me that damn Doom music right now. Where is it? Where's that Doom music?
Combat.
Give it to me.
Thank you for joining.
On Xbox systems.
Oh, come on.
Demain viendra.
No French. Give me American. Here we go. Yeah.